Brian Matthew Climax, known as Amin Abdullah, was my father, my dad. He was a loving father, husband, son, brother, and uncle. To me, my dad was a role model. He was a best friend. He was the best, absolute best dad in the world. He was my protector.
Well, that was the daughter of the security guard being hailed a hero, credited with saving countless lives in Monday's attack at San Diego's largest mosque. It's coming as we learn more about the gunman and their suspected motive behind that shooting. Senior correspondent Laura Ingle is live with the very latest. So, Laura, what are we learning about this manifesto left behind?
Hi, Nicole. Well, these are indeed new chilling details that are emerging around the 75-page document investigators say they believe was left behind by the gunman. Now, the New York Post is reporting the text of the alleged manifesto contains a whole lot of hate-filled rhetoric, outlines a desire to spark a race war, and also displays several Nazi symbols. But the FBI cautions that officials are still analyzing these writings. We don't have this in our hands quite yet. Investigators seeing a broad hatred targeting many groups, not just one side or the other, and saying it's too early to prove if this specific mosque was targeted. Investigators also revealing the two teens here met online and self-radicalized. The pair died of self-inflicted gunshot wounds as officers moved in. Listen here.
We've also executed search warrants on the electronic devices the subjects had with them at the time of the incident, and we're in the process of obtaining additional search warrants for additional devices. In the vehicle they used, we also identified writings and various ideologies outlining religious and racial beliefs of how the world they envisioned should look. These subjects did not discriminate on who they hated.
And another detail, officials say that one of the suspect's mothers called 911 frantically before the shooting, reporting her son was suicidal. They had missing guns from their home, she reported. And she said that the teens were wearing camouflage when they left. Witnesses say the pair were fully armored with handguns and rifles when they rushed this building. In response to the attack, the LAPD and other law enforcement across the country, those agencies, including here in New York, are stepping up patrols around mosques as a precaution. Nicole?
So, Laura, what more do we know at this point about the victims, about the heroism?
Yeah, I mean, and you heard that soundbite there at the top. The San Diego's police chief is making it clear without the actions of the three victims outside, there would be many more fatalities. And what's happening right now, Nicole, is that they're going through all of that footage. The police captured the footage of the mosque's security guard, the father of 8, sounding a lockdown alarm over his radio as he exchanged fire with the teens. And that warning is what gave more than 140 children inside a weekend school their time to shelter in place. The gunman came within 15 feet of those kids but could not get inside. The chief says a longtime staff member and a neighbor from across the street also distracted and delayed the gunman in the parking lot before they were killed. An online fundraiser now for the families has already raised more than $2 million, and the Islamic Center was set to reopen today for prayers. We're monitoring that. Nicole.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.